Christmas is just 23 weeks away, and I want to try pegnog, but eggnog, which is half of the ingredient, is only sold during the holiday seasons. So I decided to try the originator of the Pepsi and dairy product combination, Pilk. Now, first I feel like we should go over the history. The earliest form of Pilk that I could find was in 2014, where it was posted on PopSugar with claims that it tasted like a melted root beer float. Then gained popularity on July 28th, 2020, where it was posted on Twitter, and supposedly got 50,000 likes and 20,000 retweets. I couldn't confirm the amount of likes because the Twitter account was deleted. Pilk will now randomly show up across the internet with very mixed responses. Also, in the original photo you can see that they have a red cap, meaning that this is whole milk, which is also similar to the original recipe containing whole milk. However, whole milk wasn't similar enough to my English grade, so I decided to use 2% milk. Now that we have a brief history of Pilk, let's try it out. So in front of me I have 0% Pepsi, 25% Pepsi, 50% Pepsi, 75% Pepsi, 100% Pepsi. Start with straight up milk. Yeah, it's milk. It's a bit sweet, tad bit creamy. All right. Now let's go on to 25% Pepsi. Okay, it's not that good. Now, the first initial taste is actually pretty good. However, after that, the aftertaste is a bit weird. The milk creaminess does not really match with the Pepsi. The milk creaminess is a bit too overpowering for the Pepsi, so maybe this one will taste better. Alright, with 50%, once again, the initial taste is pretty good. And I would say that this is actually better than the 25% Pepsi. The taste is more balanced. You can really taste the Pepsi and the milk combining. There's very little carbonation fizziness to this, but you can start to feel it here, but you cannot feel any carbonation here. You can start to feel the fizziness from the carbonation, and it's very sweet because it's Pepsi. The milk is actually starting to be overpowered here, which I think is a good thing. I would say 75% Pepsi is so far the best one, beating both the 50, 25, and 0% Pepsi. Alright, and finally, I will be drinking 100% Pepsi. It should be pretty standard. What do you expect? So obviously very well, you can feel the fizziness from the carbonation. It's very sweet. It tastes like Coke, of course. Now after doing some research, I decided it would be a good idea to microwave this and see if it enhances the flavor at all. I'm only going to microwave it for 15 seconds. It's not warm enough yet, so I'm going to microwave it for 15 more seconds. Alright, now it is warm. Let's see if that enhances the flavor at all. I would say after microwaving it, you don't really taste the milk at all. I would say that after microwaving, a lot of the sweetness just goes away, as well as the fizziness, as it all went to the top. So there's no more carbonation, it's not sweet, I would not recommend it. 75% Pepsi, 75% milk is the worst. It just tasted, it was a very weird combination at the beginning. Too much milk, not enough Pepsi. It was sweet, but had a very weird, creamy, milk taste. The second worst I would have to say is the 50-50. The 50-50, also not a very good combination, had a weird aftertaste. In third place, I would put the 100% milk. I would just rather drink 100% Pepsi than 100% milk. I feel like milk is much better for cooking and adding it into other things, but straight milk, 2% milk by itself, I would put Pepsi above that. In fourth place, I would put 100% Pepsi. It's just a sweet soft drink that lots of people drink, very similar to Coke. And in first place, I would surprisingly put 75% Pepsi, 25% milk. Of course, this is the pre-microwaved version. The microwaved version would go in last place. The taste mix was interesting. You could feel the carbonation and taste the sweetness of the Pepsi, as well as just a hint of the milk. I feel like that is the best version of Pilk that you can try. Now, overall, would I recommend Pilk? I would not recommend Pilk. However, it is a very interesting flavor combination, and if you insist on trying Pilk, I would go with the 75% Pepsi, 25% milk. And that's the end of this review. Time to not waste food. I would say save the best for last, but then I remembered that this is the microwave version, which is the worst, so I saved the worst for last. This is weird because it's bubbly, but it's not fizzy. It's a very weird texture to drink. See, look how foamy the glass is compared to all the other glasses. Like, it's just a very foamy drink to drink, and it's not a good texture. The flavor is less sweet. It's just not that good to drink. It is pretty bad. And that's it for this review. Remember, drink Pilk responsibly and do not drink warm Pilk and drive. It is dangerous to everyone. Goodbye. I just wanted to say that I am starting to feel the adverse effects of Pilk. I would not recommend drinking this much dairy and sugar. It will not feel good in your stomach.